Hey guys, how you doing? Steve Lav here. On this vlog here, I'm going to talk Saturday afternoon. It's about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. It's a little late. Today I cleaned 4 condensing units that I picked up this big account. It's got a bunch of daycares. There's like 3 different places. And one of them has like 4 condensing units outside. Actually 5, but the 4 of them that needed to be cleaned. They never been cleaned for years, maybe 15 years type of thing. Leaves been falling in there. So I picked up this account last year and I told the guy they really need to be serviced and vacuumed and cleaned all out and, coil gun or a pump sprayer and, clean them up. And then, it was about 65 here today. I'm going to go back on a warm day and check the charge on them all and the capacitors and, the relays and the contactors and whatnot on them. They've been working right along, but man, they were full of dirt on the bottom. The leaves fall in there and pine needles, pine cones, and that shit turns to dirt after a while. That's why, some of these guys that do these maintenances, that's all they do. They go around just cleaning units every year. And it really needs to be done. Out my way, there's so many I see that they've never been cleaned. And it's like, you tell the people, it's like, oh, yeah, well, when I get a little bit more money, from now on, if I come across one that's bad, I'm going to just clean it right then and there. But it took me about, I don't know, I did 4 of them. It took me about 5 hours. 9 to 3. 9, 10, 11, 12. No, it took me 6 hours. 6 hours to clean 4 of them. And they were pretty bad. So I took them all apart completely. Took all the dirt out of them and cleaned them and hit them with the hose good first. And then I went back and, put some coil cleaner on there and then rinsed it off really good and bolted them all back together. And it was a flipping job. But, it is what it is. They really need to be cleaned. They should be maintained every year. That's the proper way of doing it. But anyway, this week's vlog, I'm going to talk about some guys really shouldn't be in the business. Not only, HVAC or whatever. Some guys, this particular story, you guys might remember the video, the toilet replacement from hell. It was a green toilet, and it was, into the floor, and then they tiled around it. They put, subfloor around it and tile around it. So probably about 1.5 inch gap between the top of the toilet, or a 1-inch gap between the, the tile and the wooden floor. So I had to smash it out with a sledgehammer. And I told the homeowner, I said, listen, what you need to do is you need to get a tile guy over here. And I had to open up the wall to bring the water pipe out also. So I had to smash the wall. So she had to get someone to come and redo the tile. I said, get yourself a professional tile guy. Don't use, Joe homeowner or Joe Carpenter to do the repair. Because there was a carpenter working in the kitchen. I'm not going to mention any names, but he's, I'll take care of that. Yeah, no problem. I'll do that. That's nothing for me. I'm good at tile work. It's like, hey guy, you don't go to a Chinese restaurant and order a T-bone steak. It's not a good combination. Really should get a guy that's a professional to do this. They're gonna rip up the tile and fix the subflooring and then redo the tile. Oh no. Don't worry. I've been doing this for years. So anyway, it was like 5-6 days later, I call her back. I said, hey, what's up with the toilet? Did you ever have to get the floor fixed so I can come back and I got to put the closet flange, lead and oakum it in, and screw it to the floor, and then put the toilet on there and do my solder job on the supply. So she calls me back the next day. Oh, it's all set. Come and do it. So I go there, and it was like 4x4 tiles. And they had little green squares like in between all the tiles, It was a nice looking floor, like on a 45 and everything. So I go there, and somebody put these big 12x12 tiles, right? Filled in the hole basically is what they did. It was all level. The tile was all level with the tile, and the tile on the wall didn't match. And I said, oh yeah, she probably had this flipping idiot carpenter do the work. So I go and put my flange on there. Lead and oakum it in, cork it all, pour the lead, cork it all in. And I go to drill down to the tile floor with my hammer drill. I got a special hammer drill with a bit to go through tile. so I could, you know, go through the tile, and I got to get the screws into the wood, you know, both ways to hold the flange down. You know, the lead will hold it, but you really need to screw it to the floor. So I start hammer drilling the tile, and a whole section, probably about 2 by 3, from, you know, underneath the flange, dropped right down a ½ inch. The whole thing dropped a ½ inch. It's like the guy never even put no grout or nothing underneath this tile. You know, when you do a tile job, you have to put material underneath the tile. You just can't be floating in the flipping air. So anyway, I couldn't believe it. The whole thing, the whole section, it's in the video. I got the video, toilet replacement from Hell Part 2. It's all in there. But anyway, so I called the lady. I said, listen, you know, I told her what happened, and I was a little upset about it because here I am trying to do a nice job, you know, putting the toilet in, a nice chrome shut off, and you know, doing a nice job, getting a nice handicap toilet with a new seat and everything, a nice Gerber toilet. You know, and this guy does this hack job. Now the toilet, now the underneath the flange, the tile's all cracked and it's dropped down a ½ inch. So it's nothing that I did. So I called her and I told her the situation. He's going to have to fill it in with grout. Or if he wants me to pull the toilet, and I have to smash the flange out, and you have to put a new piece of tile in there. It's underneath the, you know, the cast iron flange. So then the guy calls me. He says, hey, you got something to say to me? I said, who is this? Oh, you know, you caught bad-mouthing me with the homeowner, saying that I don't know what I'm doing. I said, if you're the guy that did that tile job, you really don't know what you're doing. And you shouldn't be doing tile work for people and telling people you know what you're doing. Oh, you just used the wrong bit and you cracked it. It's your fault. I said, it's one thing if I crack it, but if it drops down a ½ inch, you got nothing underneath of it. And the guy's arguing with me back and forth that it's my fault. So then he goes and tells the homeowner it's my fault. So guys like that want to hack up the job, you know, can make you look bad. So this is the thing. Some guys just really shouldn't be in the business, and that guy should not be doing tile work. And I'm not going to mention any names, but, you know, I didn't even really want to post that other video because once I seen that piece of tile crack, it's like, oh, man, you know, guys are going to rip me apart for that. But it was nothing to do with me, you know. But like I say on my videos, I'm going to post the good, the bad, and the ugly. And this one was ugly. It was pretty ugly. But, yeah, so that was the deal there. I couldn't believe it. I've never seen anybody, you know, flipping tile in the middle of the air without putting nothing, no backing under it, no, you know, should have did a mud job. If he didn't want to fix the underlayment and, you know, do it right, he should have did a mud job to bring the floor up to under the tile so, you know, it's carrying the load. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, I'm going to post the video down below, toilet replacement from Hell Part 2. I'll put a link at the bottom description down there in the box of the video. And I'll post both of these together, I guess. Let them both go. And I'll post this one. And I guess I'll have to post them both. You know, I try not to do too many videos in one day, but I like to keep it together so you can see. On the back wall, you know, we had replaced a couple of tiles on there, and there was a couple of spots on the side that needed, you know, the grout to be filled in because they never filled it. It was like behind the toilet. He didn't even fill that part in with the grout. It's like unbelievable. But anyway, you know, it is what it is. Sometimes I do these vlogs. I just say what's on my mind, and that one kind of like really teed me off that the guy was, you know, it's my fault, blaming me for it. You know, I used the wrong bit, and come on. It's unbelievable. But anyway, guys, so much for the rant and rambling on and on. You know, I want to thank all my loyal subscribers and all the guys that, you know, leave comments on my videos. I always say that's, you know, what keeps me going with all these videos because, you know, these videos are a lot of work, and I post quite a few videos. I try to do it, and I enjoyed doing the videos, you know, and I'm going to start trying to do more plumbing stuff, you know, when I can. And this is a perfect example why I like to do videos when I'm on a job. If something happens, you know, I got a video of it. You know, me drilling the hole through the whole tile dropping. I got video, you know, everything that was done there. It shows that I didn't do nothing that was out of the ordinary. Everything was done, the way it should be done. And, the guy's just a flipping hack. Should not be doing tile work. You just don't go to a Chinese restaurant and order a T-bone steak. You just don't do it. All right, guys. Thanks for watching.